What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Bell Ringers.
Hello.
What is going on, everybody? Marcus over to my left, right, however it turns out in the video. I don't know. That way, I don't know how it's going to turn out in the video. So, we have another proposal for the MLB. Why did I stop the music that quickly? Keep it playing. It's a good song. So another proposal from the owners, which we'll get to later. What side are we on? Do we like the players? Do we like the owners? We'll figure it out. We'll figure out the debate. Like, subscribe. Let's get to it. So, Marcus, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very, very good today.
All right, so we got some tweets. The tweets will be on the screen once I'm reading them. And I don't really understand it fully, so Marcus is going to do a lot of talking.
Yes,
in this.
Let me get him up on my thing here.
All right. So here's the first tweet. This is the proposal that has come out from the MLB. The MLB is expected to make 72-game proposal today to players for more than 80% of prorated pay if there's a postseason. MLB also expected to significantly. Can you say that word?
Significantly raise the percent.
It's been a while since I've said words. Significantly
raise the percent from 50% in the event that the postseason has to be canceled.
All right.
So yeah.
Describe that for the people.
Okay, so let's say just using a round number that everybody gets paid $100. If they have a postseason, they're gonna get paid $80. And if there's not a postseason, then they're only getting paid $50. But I think they're implying there that the 50% could change, the 80% could change. This is just, it's a proposal,
So that's from John Hammond, and then we're going to swipe over here. So Jeff Passan came out with all this information and stuff that we're going to talk about. So I'm going to read that. I'm going to stop, and we're going to talk about it, and then we're going to keep on going and going. All right, so here's the first thread. Under MLB's proposal, rosters would expand to 30 for the first 2 weeks, 28 for the 2 weeks thereafter, and 26 for the remainder of the season. Each team would keep a group of 60 players to use throughout the season, the majority forming the so-called taxi squad. So here's the money situation. So the money, as at B. Knight and Eagle, I don't know who that is, and others said, it maxes out at $1.5 billion, with $1.27 billion guaranteed. It's a step forward. Hold on. It's a step forward in terms of overall money offered by remains for far short of the player's desire for full pro rata, including $50 million in playoff bonuses. It would be about 83% full pro rata.
Yes.
All right.
So the most important thing is the rosters. So they would, for the first 2 weeks, they would have 30, second 2 weeks, 28, and for the 2 weeks thereafter, and for the rest of the season, 26. And then for the whole season, they can keep a group of 60 players to use throughout the season, the majority forming the so-called taxi squad. That's the most important thing.
But I feel like the players are only going to agree to the money.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the most important thing to teams. The players care a lot more about the money.
As we know with our second episode.
We discussed that previously, yeah.
All that stuff. Go watch that video. It's a fire video. So, what do you think about this whole thing so far?
They got to figure something out quick, because if they don't figure something out, it's going to get to the point where we just have football, hockey, and basketball again. And
Because basketball and hockey have figured something out. Hockey's coming back July 10th. Basketball's coming back July 31st. And the MLB,
they don't know what they're doing.
The MLB has the harder situation.
Yes.
Because they have to play a full season. Like NBA and NHL, they just have to play the postseason.
Yeah. So, like, the problem is, like, they have to figure something out really soon, or else people are just going to move on to hockey, basketball, football. That's going to start soon, hopefully. And they're just going to forget about baseball. So it's gonna kill their sport. And it's the owners need to figure out how, and the players need to work together and figure out how they make a season out of this situation.
Because really, the biggest thing is the players and the owners have to work together. And there are two sides now. The players and the owners are like two different teams. It's like the Yankees and the Red Sox. They're rivals now.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to be together working on something. They're now two completely things. The MLBPA and the owners, two completely different things. Yes. One is all about the money, and one is about, I don't know.
Playing. Yeah. They're both about the money, but, you know.
All right, so we got three things in a row here. There are some very interesting ways to look at the current state of MLB/MLBPA negotiations. One is comparing MLB offers with one another, and the other is comparing them with what could be. Here is how the league's three actual offers have stacked up. One out of 7. My instinct says yes. Players have coalesced.
So hang on, let me read this. And
I'm on the second thread.
Okay, hang on.
Whatever.
Let me read this and hang on.
All right, I'm just gonna go coalesced around full pro rata. They will die on that.
Hang on.
Okay.
So full schedule. So I think what they're saying is.
Can I finish?
All
right. So die on that hill, and if that includes getting paid less, they're okay with it because they'll have struck together and can file a green advance against the league for not playing a full schedule. And then
so essentially what they're saying is the players want to stay together in what they want, so they after they'll know they have stuck together and they can file a grievance against the league for not playing a full schedule, if that makes sense.
And then finally, in the meantime, the union will counter with a lower number of games, that 89 at full pro rata, and the dance will continue, and the calendar will shrink, and baseball will remain a figment of all of our imaginations, and the real loser won't be the MLBPA or MLB, but the fans.
Yeah. So to summarize all of that, basically, each of them wants something out of this, and they're just going back and forth. They're never going to figure anything out, like inevitably, if this keeps happening, and they're never going to figure anything out, and the calendar will shrink, and they'll just not have any time left, and people are just going to move on, and we're not going to. We're just going to move to football and basketball. That's going to happen.
All right, so I feel like the MLB is already on the downslide because they're just like, I don't know what they've been doing throughout the last like 5 or 6 years. They've really just gone downhill because the game has extended longer. It's getting a lot less exciting, and I feel like something has to happen.
Yeah. Yes. I totally agree.
All right. Players or owners, MLBPA or MLB? What side are you
on? I just think they need to come together with a solution. I'm not on anyone's side. They just need to come together with a solution to, just
Well,
place in baseball.
who do you agree with more, the millionaire players or the billionaire owners? The billionaires are trying to keep their money. The players are trying to get money.
If I have to pick either of them, it's the players, I think. But I there's both,
I gotta go with the players because,
yeah.
first of all, the sport now, all sports are about money. Like, players are going into the game. Players are going into leagues and teams. All they're thinking about is the money. That's why Bryce Harper basically signed with the Phillies. $330 million over 13 years. People don't even make that in a lifetime. 2 lifetimes, actually, if you think about it. So, I mean,
Yeah, like
I don't really know what to say because, like, I'm with the players because I feel like they have better proposals.
I do, but I think
they have to just come to. They have to fix it.
Yeah, they have to figure something out.
I don't care if it's the players or the owners. Figure something out because
they just have to. Yeah, or else their sport is just it's gonna
be irrelevant.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like soccer in the U.S. No one cares. Which I feel like MLB is losing so many fans because of this. Because they're not doing anything, and the games are getting longer.
They're not doing anything for
less exciting, and also, like, what is there to be excited about until the playoffs?
Yeah.
Like,
what is there to
And also, the safety of the fans is getting stupid. Sooner than later, there's gonna be a full-on net around the stadium where you can't even do any. Like, the main part of baseball that I loved was the player interaction, because you can get so close. And now they're just netting everything off, so it's like there's no player interaction at all.
So in Miami, what they do is they take like the bottom part of the net, and before the game starts, they flip it up so like the bottom part of the net is open. So that's good for player fan interaction, and then when the game starts, they close it down. So I thought that was a decent solution, and
I don't know. I mean,
yeah.
I actually just got to it a couple weeks ago actually now, and I feel like I'm like, so I didn't have it we would not have these kind of things. We'd be going off of Instagram, which is not the greatest of stuff.
Yeah.
When it comes to news, so I mean that doesn't really mean anything, but still, it's better to
Yeah.
So we've decided players. I feel like most people are on the player side than the owners. They got fixed on that.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
They got fixed on that. That's gonna do it basically. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe. Also, June 15th is the scheduled court meeting for the Philly Fanatic situation. So we'll have a podcast about that. If any news comes out, we'll talk about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Like, subscribe, share, follow, stuff. See you later. Peace.